Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on the second Sunday of the year in of Changing Word. And for the next few minutes, I want to share something very important I believe will help us all throughout this year 2025. I know many of us have made plans or resolutions to carry us through the year and are hoping that these plans be achieved before the end of the year or at the end of the year. This time I want us to look at something very important as we to achieving a perfect 2025. And number one, I want us to look at committing our plans to God. I don't know how you call God in your religion. You may call him Allah. Christians may call him God. Some other religions that have different names and different ways to call God. But I want us to commit our plans to God this year. I know many of us have had plans. We had our resolution already ready. I just want us to commit them to God. Because I strongly believe that when we commit these plans or resolutions to God, God is able to help us to bring them to fulfillment. So as we write down our plans for this year, I'm urging you to commit these plans to God. You can't just do it on your own. I know we all have the ability to write and that kind of mindset to achieve all of what we have ready. But I want you to understand that these things cannot be done without God. You can have all of the good plans, but God is not in them. Definitely they won't come to fulfillment. I just want you to believe that God is able to bring your plans to fulfillment. I want you to commit it to Him. Second, I want us to set realistic goals. Focus on them. Many of us feel last year not because we never had goals, but because our goals were not realistic. Secondly, because we did not focus on our goals. What do I mean when I talk about realistic goals? There are goals that we set that we know within our mind we couldn't achieve. I strongly believe in the saying that says, if your dreams don't scare you, they are not big enough. But I also believe that our goals should be real. Our goals should be goals that we can implement. Our goals should be goals that we can achieve. We shouldn't set goals that we know we cannot achieve. Setting realistic goals will help us achieve everything we want to achieve. Another thing is focusing on them. We set goals, a lot of good ones, a lot of written plans that when we read them, we feel that, they are achievable. And yes, they could be, but because we did not put time focusing on our goals, we couldn't achieve our goals. I'm urging you this year to put time focusing on your goal. If you have a plan set for February or March to achieve something, I want you to focus on it. If your goal is to become better at what you do, I want you to focus on it. If your goal is to get married this year, I want you to focus on it. So whatever your goal may be, in whatever area of life, I just want you to have a focus on your goal. Do not let other things to distract you. I know there are times things will come in and they might seem important, but if you have a written goal, know that these are the things that I want to do, please focus on them. And I tell you for free that once you have a focus on your goal and they are realistic, you are going to achieve them. And lastly, this is something that we all suffer from, and we play down those things, or this particular one, and it's deleting energy vampires. I know many people will want to ask me, what are energy vampires? There are many energy vampires around us. Our phones, our friends, our relationships. So there are a lot of things we are getting involved into that are energy vampires. Energy vampires are things that take up our energy and do not impact us. So we have gotten no impact on some of these things. We have gotten no benefits on some of them. But yet still we put in all of our energy to them. Take for free. Those things are energy vampires. They take up our time, they shape up our resources, and every bit of energy within us has been taken away by those things. And we haven't seen a positive result from those things. We haven't seen anything in our life being transformed from those things. Many of us use our cell phones to post selling, and we don't really give them the proper reasons of it. And at the end of the day, we get nothing from them but just to scroll through social media all day. Think of the time you spend scrolling through social media all day without getting anything. I urge you, if you redirect that time to something else, to reading books, to building authentic relationship, to building connection, you will gain something more meaningful than just what you got about seeing photos and commenting on photos and commenting on videos and other stuff or posts from other people. Energy vampires will be our own friend. They are friends in our cycle who only want it from us. They drain our energy. They want us to be out with them. We do the handcuffs. They have nothing extra to add to us. They have drained us of our energy, our resources, our time. And because of them, we do not have time to do certain things that will impact us. I'm telling you for free, my girlfriend. If we just try to put into practice these few things, I'm foreseeing a better 2025. Again, I would want to say, commit your plans to God. Set realistic goals